to my dear brothers and sisters in Couples for Christ. I praise and thank the Lord for this precious chance to be with you in this online prayer assembly and to speak to you about the CFC family during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic. And it was on January 30, 2020, when the Philippine Department of Health reported the first case of COVID-19 in the country. By then, the Lord has already allowed us to be with one another and be blessed by Him. First, at the International Leaders Conference in SMOA Arena on January 11, 2020. And the following day, the Global Evangelization and Mission Summit in St. Paul's, Pasig on January 12, 2020. And third, the Journey to Holiness Weekend Retreat in Baguio City on January 17 to 19, 2020. We also held our Metro Manila Mission Core Gathering on February 2, 2020. And it was there that our attention as a community was called to coronavirus disease, COVID-19, as an infectious disease caused by the new strain of coronavirus. Hence, on February 5, 2020, the International Council, assisted by Dr. Joe Yamamoto and Dr. Bernie Cueto of G-Care, issued the CFC Health Advisory asking all to be vigilant and to take the necessary precautions, as well as to pray the Oratio Imperata for the prevention of the spread of the virus. Thereafter, after consultations, all the CFC family ministries, international events, SFC, ICON, the Youth for Christ, International Conference, the Servants of the Lord International Conference, as well as the Hold International Conference, and the various island family conferences were canceled. On March 7, 2020, the Department of Health confirmed the first local transmission of COVID-19. So on March 11, 2020, the International Council issued another set of guidelines in response to the COVID crisis, covering 3 items. The first one, that all local and foreign travel of missionaries, including ticketed trips, were put on hold due to the increasing number of cases. Second, that all big assemblies down to the chapter assembly levels were highly discouraged. And third, that household prayer meetings were to be held as discerned by the household leaders and members. And also the universal precautionary measures were reiterated. Starting March 9, 2020, I also ordered the sanitation of each office in the GMC and also installed automatic alcohol dispensers placed outside of the comfort rooms, the entrance of each offices or every floor, or building, and even as well as in the canteen area. On March 14, 2020, in consultation with the GMC management team, we ordered the lockdown of the whole global mission center from March 16 up to March 28. And we extend this, my dear brothers and sisters, up to April 15. So, and the whole GMC compound was again sanitized and fumigated. All personnel were assured to receive their regular salary during the lockdown and were tasked to be available to serve our members through online platforms and cellular phones. However, despite all these efforts and precautions, we have lost to date 3 brothers due to COVID-19 and or its complications. Our full-time pastoral workers, Jomar Salumbides and our brother Phil de Guzman, and our dear brother Noli Medalla, our provincial area head for the province of Tarlac. At the moment, all that we could do are, in words of Pope Francis in Urbi et Orbi last March 27, 2020, prayer and quiet service, and there are our victorious weapons. So, brothers and sisters, the CFC community was able to organize also online requiem mass for our 3 brothers, Jomar, Phil, and our brother Noli. And the CFC Southeast Asia, in the quiet service as well, have organized in their own chat groups the Divine Mercy daily prayers. And the family ministries initiated as well the Global Rosary initially for CFC China and later on for other various intentions. Our CFC USA has also launched the the One CFC USA Battles COVID. Our Europe and Africa mission continued on their online teachings, information, and service meetings. Recently, the Live Loud group conducted the online worship. This last March 27, 2020, attended with 6,500 participants for the purpose of raising funds for PPEs. What touched me most, brothers and sisters, is the CFC Metro Manila mission has been able to initiate the following: 24/7 online medical consultations. Second, donations of face masks and PPE to various hospitals. In one sector alone, they have almost 400 PPEs they're given to the Lung Center Hospital, to the Child Hopes Hospital, and many others. Third, they have food provisions for frontliners. Fourth, They had food relief to impoverished communities. Cash assistance to poor members of our community. They've given out as well alcohol and vitamin supplements, provision to CFC families, and many others, brothers and sisters. My dear couples for Christ, as we continue to encounter and listen to the Lord, may this time be a time of growing in holiness. May this time be a time of deepening in prayer, listening to the still small voice of God to guide us in our discernment, both personal and communal, as we continue to pray for one another. May God keep you and your family safe. God bless you all, my dear brothers and sisters.